When you hear the sound of the bell, you know you're in the championship rounds with King Amin of Essex, Women's Boxing Wednesday. Let's get to it. Not much out there by way of news other than Nina Hughes being signed to Dibella Promotions. I've been hearing Nina Hughes looking to unify in the bantamweight division. We know Mio Yoshida is the IBF champ. Chicc'n Metcalf is the mandatory for the IBF, and Nina Hughes is the WBA. I think all three of those women are somehow tied to Dibella Promotions. So, like I said, let's shake things up in women's boxing. Can't wait to see what happens next. And since there's not much news, I got to tell you guys what's happening next by way of a fight week preview. Now, believe it or not, this is a pretty significant fight week. Oh, let's go back a bit. Fundora and Cruz. Okay, let's not forget about the past. Um, I think Fundora definitely has some things she can improve on. I said as much on the Boxing Voice. Shout out to TBV. I think she has some things that she can improve on. Um, Got to switch up a punch variation. I don't want to say it's too late to tell her to work on a jab, but when she gets in there against fighters that have more lateral movement than her, that will feint and kind of turn up their IQ, it's going to make her draw her into a brawl, and then we'll really see how tough she is. Cruz did well as far as boxing, but again, there's no controversy in that stoppage. Protect yourself at all times. You never turn your back. You don't give yourself up. Wrong, 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 wrong. All right. So moving on, Fundora, we'll see what's next. We're hearing Marlen Esparza, great matchup. Esparza's got some of her own business to take care of. She's got that rematch with LaChucky said. And see, LaChucky is the kind of fighter with no fear and a little bit of pop of her own. She's the kind that'll give Fundora her biggest challenge. So we'll see what happens if and when. Now, let's get to the win this weekend. Lots of great action. First and foremost, you heard me talk about her. I keep talking about her because you guys need to know who she is. Not just Daniel's sister. This is Caroline Dubois, the current IBO Lightweight Division champ. She's on her Thanos run. Taylor has vacated all of the belts in the lightweight division. So we got Dubois versus Miranda Reyes. Reyes is 7-1-1 with 3 KOs. Out of Houston, Texas. All right, so this is a stateside fighter. On that Dan Aziz and Joshua Buatsi undercard. That's this weekend, February 3rd. So tune in. Also on that same card, you got Francesca Hennessy, 2-0 prospect. She's on her way up. So tune in to see what is what. Both of these are boxers assigned to Boxer, and it will be on Sky Sports. Also, this weekend, you have someone that I interviewed. This is a super flyweight division contender. Jasmine the Animal Artiga. She is in action this weekend against Nancy Franco. Now, you might look at Nancy Franco's record. Never mind that. She is a professional fighter. And this is the kind of opponent that's going to test Artiga, number one. Number two, definitely elevate her in the rankings because Franco has been in there with nothing but current or former champions. She's been in there with Salinas Estrada. She's been in there with Annabella Ortiz, who was a former WBA strawweight division champ. And she's also been in there with Jessica Nitty Plata. So Franco is just the kind of opponent that you have a contender like Artesia. They need to face to get some of that experience. And also, you know, quite frankly, the names on the resume do matter. So this fight will matter. This is on the undercard of just on the undercard of some shit that most valuable promotions at Caribe Real. So it's gonna be on the zone. So tune into that one. I'm trying to see also on that card, I think you have Marianela Cornejo versus Candy White in a welterweight division bout. Also on this, is it an Ashton Sylvie card? I'm not exactly sure, but it is a most valuable promotions, the zone affair. So tune in because you know I'm focused on the women's boxing right now. That same card, you got Veronica Ruiz, a 4-0 Argentinian prospect, contender, something or other. She's in action. This is, to me, the jewel of the weekend. All right. Of course, you want to tune in to see Dubois. You want to tune in to see Fran Hennessy. You want to tune in to see Artiga. You want to tune, but this fight is very significant. Okay. You got the former WBO Flyweight champion, Kenia Stephanie Enriquez. All right. 27-1 with 11 KOs. By that resume alone, you can tell she's been around since the beginning of the visibility era of women's boxing. All right. I told you she's a former WBO fly champ. She's in there for the vacant WBA title against Maria Salinas. This is bantamweight. No, it's a flyweight. I'm sorry, it's a flyweight division affair. And I think this is also a rematch of their 2017 bout. So these ladies have history. I believe Enriquez won by stoppage the last time out. Things may have changed. That was 2017. So these ladies are in a rematch for a strap. And I just, sometimes we miss the significance of these women's title bouts because they're hidden or they're smothered or they're on cards that might not be as visible. But thank God for me. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So that pretty much wraps up what I have for you today. Be sure to check me out on the Boxing Voice. Been getting some working over there. Also, be sure to check me out on Drunk Sports Combat. We usually do our thing on Thursday nights. And of course, these championship rounds, I take my time with them so I can make sure I give you just what you need. Because the game needs me. I am the foremost authority on women's boxing, hands down. Any other man, them stand down. You heard?